Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. So we're in the upgrades menu for what's actually going to be the last time until we complete the main story. So we're going to go in, we've got 150,000 BP, and we're basically going to spend it all on 4 things to give you an idea of just how expensive everything's getting. Of course, we can upgrade our high frequency blade 1 more level, up to level 5 for everything, 30,000 a piece, so there's 90,000 straight away into our upgrades. We're also going into the fuel cells and buy the final one of these for 60,000. And that depletes our BP. However, we've completed fuel cells, and we've also got all the upgrades to our high frequency blade, so with that, I say we're good to go, and let's take on R07.
Are you, Mr. Raiden, sir?
Where is she?
I'll tell her you've arrived.
Over here! Hi there, stranger.
Hey, you're looking good.
Aw, who's your little friend?
Oh, it's a long story.
Shake? Good boy! I guess we don't really have time to catch up.
Sorry, not really.
It's okay. Follow me.
So exactly what kind of...
You'll see.
You built that?
Yep. Hybrid lace ramjet engine I designed. Well, are you in a hurry or not?
Right. Hey, thanks, Sonny.
Hmm?
The flight plan is already set. You're good to go.
Please switch off all cell phones and portable gaming devices. And remember, this is a no-smoking flight.
Roger. Ready for countdown.
No time for that.
Ignition!
anything?
Nothing. You sure we got the right place?
Gotta be. It's the only base big enough with security contracted out to World Marshal.
All right. I'm headed in.
And we've arrived in Pakistan. Of course, met up with Sonny at Solus in order to make our way over here. As far as I'm aware, Sonny is the only character in this game that's actually appeared in a previous Metal Gear game. That was in Metal Gear Solid 4, of course. She's also got a little symbol on one of her pant legs that matches the symbol that was on the front of Snake's vest in that game as well. So, you know, little things you've picked up on if you pay attention. So right off the bat here, we can climb the rocks behind us in order to get our next VR mission. This is number 19, only one more left to get. We're, of course, going to finish up all of our collectibles in this chapter. We've still got like 4 left arms to get, otherwise 2 more data storage chips, and really just 1 more VR mission after that. Of course, the final humanoid gecko and man in a box as well. So speaking of the humanoid gecko, we can actually find it out here before we enter the base. If we run over here to the other side of the road and get near these rocks, you can see he'll show up. Now, there's an easier way to take care of the humanoid geckos that I didn't really think of before. You can basically just go into blade mode and chop, and they'll be pretty much good to go. If you chop off the top arm of one of the dwarf geckos, they'll get mad and try to explode on you. So, obviously don't want that. This guy's just kind of flailing around. Oh, well, I wasn't quite expecting that. Alright, so that takes him out, and that also finishes up all the dwarf geckos we can get. And now we're going to have a battle here in front, so got kind of stuck on the hill there. This one's pretty simple. Just keep in mind, basically every group of enemies you encounter in this place, there's going to be a soldier with a left arm to grab. So, and this one, I believe, it's one of the soldiers, probably this one, yeah, that's got the arm, so make sure to grab that. Oh, nice, we got this Hendatsu in one swipe as well. That was pretty clean. So there's the arm. Let's see. There's still one more machine gunner way back here. Oh, I still got the pole arm out. I didn't even know. Oh well, that's fine. We can we can play around with this for a while. What do you say? Let's just keep hitting. Now's good. Yeah, some of the combos with the pole arms are really cool. You can get a lot of hits really quickly if you know what you're doing. Alright, so unfortunately it wanted a much longer combo than that, but well, that's fine. I'll take an A.
You see that? Their EXIF codes show up as unaffiliated.
Wait, Marshall has the security contract for this base. Why would they have their cyborg set to the same illegal EXIF code as Desperado? It's evidence against them.
No, it's their alibi. They're making it look like Desperado hacked their soldiers on sight, because everyone knows Desperado has a contract with
The Pakistani rebels. Oh, but if we go public with the Desperado-Marshall connection...
Won't matter. Not when they've got this nice big foreign threat all cooked up and ready to serve. The media and the public won't be able to resist. Remember WMDs in Iraq?
Damn it, you're right. It's another slam dunk. What about any humans on the base? Marshall only handled security.
Dead, most likely. Or brain-jacked, if they needed them to keep up appearances.
They'd never publicize what airport the president was flying into, not in this region. And almost no one would have access to an outside line for security reasons. It wouldn't be difficult to keep things hush-hush. At least until Air Force One arrives.
I'm heading for the control tower. If I can destroy the antenna array, the US military will know something's wrong.
Good idea. Be careful.
Sam's gone, and I blew the winds of destruction away. I'll be fine.
Boo. Blew the winds of destruction away. Bad pun. Terrible. Awful run. And speaking of the codec, it's also worth mentioning that we can actually call Sonny at this point if we want. We'll definitely be doing that in the codex video, but I think for this one we'll just leave it be. But, you know, worth mentioning that you can call her. This is the only chapter you can do so. Okay, so now we get to head into the base.
There is no time to worry about the soldiers. Get to the control tower.
And he tells us there's no time to worry about the soldiers, but we do at least need to worry about the ones with left arms, like this one. So we can sneak up behind him pretty easily and just take that away. Ah, come on. Really? Okay, fine. I guess we'll just miss this Hendatsu. That's fine. And also in this area, we've got a data storage chip to pick up, so we can jump up on these crates, up on this little overhang, and it is sitting right there. Now, at this point, if we run quickly, we should be able to make it in here but without getting noticed. And also with this guy that has his back to us. Sorry, I have to take him down real quick. Okay, now at this point, there's a few guards in here. I guess we can kind of take our time a little bit and get the lay of the land. You can see there's yet another left arm here inside the hangar. Our main target is going to be the guy up there on the balcony, since he can see, you know, basically everywhere. We're going to have to kind of wait for him to make a round there and back, though, so I'll probably have to sit here in a box for a few minutes. Okay, so as he gets here, he turns around. He was actually very close to just walking into me there. I was a bit nervous, I'm not going to lie. Now, since he's turned around, we can take him out, and then we can just start dealing with the guys on the lower floor. The guy with the left arm is a hammer cyborg over here. We're going to kind of want to wait for these two to separate, and we can take out the guy on the left with an aerial takedown. As soon as they kind of get out of the way. This guy should turn around and head back the other way. Alright, so now let's see what we can do about the other ones. I think we should be able to take this one here. Oh, went into caution. Alright, that's fine. We got detected. I need to take off the pole arm, but whatever. We got it out, so let's go ahead and use it. Also, the gun cameras are slightly annoying. So it might be a good idea to just go ahead and take these out. You know, even if we take a little bit of damage doing so, it just saves the effort. Actually, that one hasn't seen me, so we'll just leave it be. And actually, oh, so I thought I had lost them there. We might still have. We could still take this over with stealth, which I would really like to do. I'd prefer to get the left arm that way, you know. Okay, so they've stopped. That means they've got into caution. So I guess I should be able to get in the box here and be fine. Oh, okay, they're out of caution. That's good for me. So since this guy's turned around now, hey, thanks for the arm, buddy. Okay, so that marks arm number 29. We only need one more, and he's actually just outside the hangar here. So let's finish off the last guy. And this place is basically clear. So there's a couple more things we want to collect. Before we head out, there is our final VR mission over here on the corner. And that's number 20. And there's also one more health upgrade up here in this corner on top of these containers. There's a lot of stuff kind of hiding out in the hangar since this is a relatively short opening to the chapter. Like, it's basically over once we go out there and around the corner. So, you know, pretty much everything is just hidden in one little area here. Okay, and then also somewhat clever data storage. We got to jump on the propellers of this tilt rotor. Was it called? Is that what tilt rotor here? So, yeah, on that. And that's data storage number 20. So we finished the VR missions, we finished the data storage, we've got one more left arm, and we've also got the man in the box, and after that, we will have everything. And there's also a few items, of course, hidden here and there. There's nano repair paste, which you might need depending on how well you did against Sam, or I guess how poorly you did against Sam. Well, that might be the better option there. And we've got a couple guys here. These guys are pretty difficult to sneak around. I mean, it's doable, but it may be better to just get in combat with them. Two of them are pretty much stationary, though, so if you can go into caution, you can get this one guy by himself. So, you know, assuming he doesn't see you, you might as well just go ahead and take him out alone. Okay, and our left arm is actually on the katana cyborg dude up there, and that's the final one of the game. So this guy can be kind of difficult to get by stealth. If you're willing to use a few consumables, though, it is doable. I want to kind of wait for them to get out of caution. But you can see I'm going to be using a smoke grenade here. I can basically use this to conceal me taking out the other heavy cyborg. As soon as it goes off. Here we are. stop looking this way, man. What are you doing? Alright, so yeah, now we can take him out. I don't need to worry about the Zandatsu. Just get out of here before the smoke clears. And there we go. So now that this guy's by himself, we should be able to use our last photo frame. I want to try to get this in the right spot, though, because it can be tricky to get him to actually go for it. Sometimes he'll just stand there and, you know, act like a doofus. Alright, so let's wait for caution to run out. Okay. Now let's see what kind of throw we can do here. Alright, that's a good one. You can see that got him turned around and now he's walking towards it. So we should be able to just walk up here behind him and grab him. And of course, remember to take the arm. There we are.
Yes, you make me proud. Ah, that completes the full set of classified Patriot data. I can finally craft my masterpiece.
And we're definitely looking forward to seeing that. The reward for getting all the arms is actually pretty nice, so it's definitely worth doing. And of course, our final collectible that we can finish off here, you know what we gotta do.
Another MIB? Listen, Raiden, we're gonna have to forget we ever saw this, okay?
And, well, he's begging for mercy like all the others, so again, we'll just leave him. Alright, so at this point you can see our objective markers in front of us. You also may be able to make out a small figure up there. It looks like Wolf. Let's see what's going on.
Wolf. Where are they?
Well, if it isn't Saucy Jack. Just a little too late, as usual.
Armstrong. Impressive little toy you've got there. But your plan ends here.
Idiot! You're not ending our plan. You're expanding it. Check the internet lately.
Raiden, Air Force One is turning back to the States.
What? How'd they know?
Someone posted photos of what's happening on the base. The whole world is up in arms.
Show me. How did they? The story leaked early. Then Marshall's plan is ruined.
The hell it is. Look what they're saying. The story just went live, and already they're calling for blood.
But the president was saved.
And yet American blood was spilled.
By Americans. Besides, a few dozen soldiers is tragic, but nothing to start a major war over.
That's just a spark, son. The excuse we've been waiting for. America's wanted this war for years. The Patriots, they knew war was good for the economy. 4 years later, their legacy lingers on.
The memes.
They left us their great isms. nationalism, unilateralism, materialism. Welcome maxims for those with no faith, without guiding principles of their own. Give yourself up to the whole. No need to better yourself. You're American. You're number one. Then the only value left is dollar value. The economy. So we'll do whatever it takes to keep it humming along. Even war. Especially war.
Bullshit!
The Patriots planted the seed. We don't need them around to filter and foster their memes any longer. We're spreading them just fine ourselves. Every American man, woman, and child. We're all sons of the Patriots now! We just need something to jumpstart the economy out of this funk. This recession it's been stuck in since the fall of SOP.
Huh. And the military costs? Wasting billions is going to help the economy?
PMCs, arms manufacturers, job creators, Jack. All those workers spending money, paying taxes. Trust me, a little war can work wonders.
So grease the gears with some innocent blood, is that it?
Oh, relax, Jack. It's a war on terror. We're not out to kill civilians. Extremists, lawless gangs, madmen. Of course, that would have to include you. Wouldn't want any eyewitness reports complicating the message.
So I bet you didn't expect this. We're now fighting Senator Armstrong, piloting Metal Gear Excelsus. Alright, so... Oh, that's a little tricky to dodge if you don't quite have the room. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the pole arm because we are not going to be needing it. So basically, the two things we need to watch out for right here are his two arms. So if we run out of the way, we can get some shots in to do some damage. Also keep running. These can be parried, but you'll take damage every time you do it. So it's really not worth it. They're easy enough to just sprint away from. And at the end, he's going to do both. If we dodge when they hit, we'll be safe. And then we can go to town here while we're in between them. Okay, so at this point, he should be moving on. Some of the lines don't really make sense. We're not hiding. I mean, we're right here. We've been hitting you all along. So now he's going to kind of search around for us. I guess he lost us. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, he's now going to expose one of his feet over here. He's also going to try to start stomping on us. They have like a limited reach. So as long as you just stay out of that, you can basically just run away and then come back in once it lands, get some shots in. And as we keep doing this, eventually we'll get a blade mode prompt. There it is. And that takes care of one limb. So now this has kind of made it lose balance. Now it's falling over and its head is wide open for attack. So we got to go to town on it here. Right, and eventually it'll get back up. It'll also kind of hover its arms here for a little while. So if you want, you can actually get some shots in this way. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but you know it's worth it. Okay, so now we're going to enter the next phase where we've got some Gecko coming after us. He's also going to be firing these lasers from it. These lasers can take out the gecko, which you can then use to do Zandatsus on them if you're good enough. You kind of have to watch out when timing the Zandatsu, though, because if you're like me, you just screwed yourself and got hit by the laser. You know, sometimes that happens. You could just not Zandatsu, but, you know, it's still fun to do. If you can do it at just the right time, like I think this should be good, you'll actually have invincibility frames while the lasers are going after you. So, you know, that can be useful sometimes. Otherwise, I basically just try to get the geckos hit by the lasers and deal with them that way. You know, otherwise just run away. This will go in front of it, so as long as you stay far away, you'll be good. Let's see if we can get this one. Alright, he may actually be done with the lasers. Yeah, he is. Alright, so he's still got one gecko around, which is kind of a pain. Let's see if we can deal with this a little bit here. He's also going to... Oh, yeah, I couldn't quite see it coming. I was about to dodge, but couldn't quite get it. Those coming down can also actually kill the gecko, so... Alright, now this one he's going to do one, so we're going to have to jump over them. You can also dodge through if you time the dodge move correctly. And those will also stun the gecko, so I guess that's nice. And of course, this is also a... okay. Yeah, the camera can kind of screw you a little bit there sometimes. If it's not looking up whenever he's attacking, so you can't quite tell what he's doing all the time. Alright, double attack. Okay, and then we just repeat the same thing again, however this time it's going to turn the other direction and we get to wail on the other foot for a while. Otherwise, we are definitely doing good, though. This will finish it up here in just a second once we get the next blade mode opportunity.